Hi grade 1, welcome to your first lesson in term 3. This term we're going to finally put all the knowledge that we've learned in term 1 and term 2 and we're going to put it together in playing this thing. This is a recorder. So if you have one in your house somewhere or you know your parents have got it, pause the video and quickly run and get it. If you don't have one just yet, you can quickly tell your parents to make sure they get you one so that you can be able to play along. Because this is what we're going to be focusing for this entire term. And I'm super excited to take you guys through it. So, get your recorders and meet me back here in 3, 2, 1. Alright, so if you've got your recorder, some of you might have your recorder already looking pretty good. But some of you might have your recorder in absolute shambles like this. So your recorder normally comes in 3 pieces. This part, which is the mouthpiece. This part is like the body. So you can think of the mouthpiece as the head. This is the body. It has the most holes. It has 6 holes in the front, 1 hole at the back. And it says B on that hole at the back. And then this part is the tail of the recorder. Okay? So 3 parts. Now, we need to know how to put it well together. Sometimes even if it does come all together, it might be the holes are in the wrong places. So first thing we do, let's take the body, make sure the holes are straight in front of you, the one which side which has many holes. Then take your mouthpiece and make sure this hole of the mouthpiece is right in front of you. What you're going to do is you're going to take this doohickey and this doohickey and stick them together like this so that all the holes are in the front. Just like that. Alright? So hole in the front, hole in the front. And you'll notice that the body has 1 hole at the back. Make sure that's at the back. Next thing you're going to do is take your tail of the recorder and you're going to put it, you can see that the tail has 2 dots. 1 big hole, 1 hole but with 2 dots. 1 big dot and 1 small dot. So you're going to put it in right there. Now, with the tail, it's a slight difference. What you're going to do is you don't want it to be straight with these holes. You want it to be slightly to the right, okay? Just like that. So don't let it be straight. Let it be slightly to the right, okay? So let's try it one more time. Dismantle your recorder, and let's put it together. Take your head, your mouthpiece, take this part. Make sure that when you're putting the body onto the mouthpiece, you're not putting it on the side which has the 2 dots, okay? It has to be on the side which has that 1 dot in the front and 1 dot at the back. And you're taking it, because even if you try to put this one, it's too small. It's not going to enter well. So take that, put it like, make sure the holes are straight, and push it in. Then you're going to take this side, the tail, going to put it in, and this is going to tilt it slightly to the right. And voila! You have yourself a working recorder! Now, let's learn how to hold it. So, if you're facing me right now, it'll seem as if, so this is my right hand, but this is going to be your left hand. So let's make it a bit easier. I'm going to turn around, and now it's as if the way you're facing me is how my hands are, okay? So, take your left hand, which is this hand, put your thumb on the back side of the hole. So the hole that's on the back of your recorder, take it, put it there, and then take your index finger for your left hand still, and pinch on the first hole, right there, okay? Next thing you're going to do is you're going to take your right hand, and you're going to take, so this is your right hand, you're going to look at the 3rd hole. So you can see 1 hole, 2 hole, 3 hole. You're going to take that thumb and put it right underneath the 3rd hole, right there. Okay, so let's try it all again. Shake your hands off, shake your hands off. Take your left hand, put your thumb at the back of the body, pinch that front. Take your thumb on your right hand and put it underneath the 3rd hole. And that's how it should look like. Just like that. Okay? Now, this is how you should not hold a recorder. Don't hold it like a baseball bat. This is weird. Don't do that. Don't hold it like this. I call this baby position when people hold it like this, because this is how babies hold it. So don't hold it like a baby. Don't hold it like this. This is baby position number 1. Baby position number 2. And especially don't hold it like this on the mouthpiece. All of it should be held on the body. Now, right. Now, what you want to do for your fingers is make sure that each finger gets a hole. So in recorder, or even in guitar or violin, we say that your pointy finger is finger number 1. Even though you've learned that you have 5 fingers, in music we say this is a thumb, so we don't count it as a finger. So this will be finger number 1, finger number 2, your middle finger number 3, your ring finger, and finger number 4, your pinky. So take your thumb, put it at the back, all the time at the back. Take your index finger, put it on the hole number 1. Take your middle finger, put hole number 2. Take your ring finger, put hole number 3. And this is all with your left hand, okay? Next thing, make sure your thumb for your right hand is underneath the 3rd hole. And then you're going to start off with finger number 1 of the right hand, finger number 2 of the right hand, and finger number 3 of the right hand. So notice how we're not using our pinkies. Our pinkies are just free. So let's try it again. So, finger number 1, hole number 1. Finger number 2, hole number 2. Finger number 3, hole number 3. Make sure it's covering it so that you don't see any of the holes when your fingers are on it. Then, next 3 holes, finger number 1 for your right hand, finger number 2 for your right hand, finger number 3 for your right hand. That's how you hold a recorder well. Okay, left hand is higher than your right hand. Your right hand is lower. Okay? And that's it. So now let's learn how to play our first note. It's going to be an easy note, one of the easiest ever. And it's called a B note. The note B, okay? It's in, when you look at it in the staff, it's the middle line. Because we said elephants and, no, that's for guitar. Because we said every good boy, okay? So let's learn how to play B. So what you're going to do is, you're going to put your index finger right there. These other fingers are going to be floating. So your thumb constantly holding the back, your index finger, finger number 1 on the front. Just like that, okay? So I like to think of this like a mosquito. When a mosquito bites you, it has like a big tooth and it comes in and sucks your blood out. So think of this as a mosquito. Pew, 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 mosquito. So you're going to hold it like a mosquito right there in the front, okay? Your thumb is at the back, not like this or like this or like this on the 3rd hole. So now let's put it on our mouth. You don't, this is another big thing. Make sure you don't eat your recorder like, no, that's really weird. The way you put your recorder on your lips is, you take this round part and just rest it on your lips, like this, okay? Not inside your mouth. No, don't do that. Just rest it here, and then put your other lip on top. Just like that. Let's try it again. On your lip, bottom lip, this top lip on top. Simple. Make sure you don't eat it. Now, the way you blow into a recorder is, I want you to say, two, two. You can say two, or you can say do, like doo-doo. Do, do. Okay? Let's blow into it. Saying do, do. Again. Alright, try and give me 4 do's on that B. Okay, we're holding B. Make sure you're holding at the back. If you don't cover the holes well, it'll sound like this. If you don't cover the back hole well, it'll sound like this. So don't do that. Make sure both holes are covered. Mosquito. So let's go. 4 B's. 3, blow. Let's do it again. Remember to say do. Go. Let's see if you can give me 2 do's, but we're going to hold each do for 1 beat. Each B for 1 beat. So we're going to go B, B. Okay? 3, go. Let's do that again. 2, 3, go. Now let's try and hold our B for 4 beats. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's go. One more time. Let's go. And just like that, you're able to blow your recorder. Now make sure you don't blow with too much air like this. That's too much and it doesn't sound good. And don't blow with too little air like this, because that makes it very breathy and it just doesn't sound good. So make sure you use do whenever you're blowing into your recorder. And you'll always get a good sound. So that's it for today, grade 1. You know how to set up your recorder. Make sure it's never backwards like this, because this is weird. You know how to hold it well with your thumbs at the back, only using your finger number 1, finger number 2, and finger number 3 on both hands. And You know how to blow the note B. Just like that. Okay? Next week we're going to learn how to hold 2 more notes. So make sure you've got this absolutely perfect, and I'll see you next week. Bye for now.